Yeah, okay, so I want to show this equity trading dashboard that I made for one of my assignments that I had in the Agentic AI course by Ed Donner. Right, so here in this section, you have a manual trading sort of dashboard. Here you can pick any of these stocks. We have just a handful here. So let's say I pick Amazon. This time frame is the time frame for the price chart. You have to look back this. Based on number of days you want to look back from present, and then you have the market feed here. So here I want to buy, and the type of order is okay. I want it at market rate. I don't want to limit it by shares as such. The quantity here won't be in use, but I'll have to select a dollar amount that I want to buy. So let's say I want to buy $100 worth of Amazon stock, and then let me just get a quote. So when I click on that, it gets a quote for me. It's currently processing. Okay, so now it's done. So right now, from the raw quotes, you can see that the buying price for one share of Amazon is $236, but I want to buy $100, which obviously is not up to one. I can see that this order that I want to make is good because you can see here, okay to submit is true. There are no errors. This is just the raw output from the API that I've constructed. And then this is the other. You have the symbol, side, the type, and so on, right? And so you can see the posture here, the paper trade posture. It's a paper trade because it's not a real trade. You can see some information here, recent direction of the stock. Previous status is okay. And then the stance is it is a candidate for a small paper trade. And of course, it's not financial advice. On the bottom right hand corner, you can see some news about Amazon stock. Just keep abreast with the information. You can see the trend from June 21st to today's July 20th, so about a month, 30 days, look back days that we have here. And now, if I want the trade to go ahead, I would say I understand that this is from the value, but not a live order. Then I would submit the part order, right? So once I click on that, I see the order here is submitted, everything's fine. I get a response based on what I've submitted. The amount is 100, the asset class is, and so on and so forth, right? Okay, so this is just a manual way of doing the trade. Now, let's go to the agentic side of things. If you go to the agentic side, you have two modes here. The first one is you can just give an instruction, check for Apple stock. If the current value is less than $800, buy two shares. If it's greater than $800, only buy one share. If the amount or the price is greater than $1,000, only buy $1,000 worth of stock. So I'm going to choose one of the models. Let them choose GPT-5. So it's be a bit faster. And then I will analyze the instruction. So that's going on. Analysis is going on. It should return an output pretty soon. So the idea is to be able to have conversational input and then get an output based on what you've had a conversation about. Of course, a general purpose LLM cannot exactly do this for you, cannot make a trade for you, or cannot make a trade for you based on your own specific instructions, right? This is kind of like the idea I'm going with, and it is in conjunction with what I've gotten from the assignment page. Okay, so still waiting for this to be done. It's taking longer than usual, but yeah. So now we have a summary. This is strategy assistant, uh, summary paper order. So the current price is this. So it matches the condition that I mentioned that it is less than $800, buy two shares. So the current ask is this. So yeah, we're going to buy two shares, and two shares will cost $695, right? I've not submitted the trade yet, right? It hasn't been submitted, but you can see the strategy. This is like the raw output that informed this all of this here. But there's some risk involved. If it's a close day, it will go on the following day, and then this. All right. So now if I'm good with that, I'll just say, okay, I reviewed this and I approved this, so you submit this, right? And then once I click on submit proposed paper order, should be able to submit that. Okay, let me try that again. Wait, sometime. Waiting. Uh, another thing I would like to show after is this YOLO mode where YOLO you only live once where if you check this box, okay, okay, now we have a particular paper order. Yeah, okay, cool. Right. So this is the proposed order you have by quantity of two for AAP, that's Apple. So I've reviewed it. Let's submit that. Once we submit that, yes, submitted through, and that is bought. Right, that's done. So now if I click on the YOLO mode, just to show you this, let us change this to uh let's say Amazon. If it is less than $100, buy two shares is greater than $200, buy five shares or something. Yeah, 1,000 by 1,000 worth of stuff, right? Okay, yes. So in this YOLO mode, I wouldn't have to come and review again. It just takes initiative and carries out the stock buying. So let us see how that works. So let us analyze instruction. Let's see. That should not take long. But this is when you kind of give the agent leeway to do what he wants to do. This is what we refer to nowadays as agentic mode. But if you want human in the loop, you'd have the mode that we had before where it gives you, okay, this is what I want to do. Is it fine by you? You tick off the box and okay, you go ahead and you do that, right? But in this case, it's not coming back to us for any back and forth. It is just going to use the tools that I've given it, check the value, use the information I've given it here, that is the instruction, to know what to do. After it knows what to do, carries out the trade rather than having to come back to me and then we have to check off that trade, right? Right. So as you can see here, it's submitted. And then this is the price, this is this, blah blah blah. And then we bought four. That would be so let's just check that. So we're buying four of Amazon stocks. Current price is this. Um, okay, yes. So it's giving me some information like for five shares failed because of the max paper order, right? So if you had bought five, so I've gone above the max paper order that I have attached to this account. So he adjusted for four, which is again, this is a good reasoning idea. I was wondering why he went for four rather than five. But again, you see how the agent works and how things, right? So yeah, so that's just what I have to show based on what I've done here. Right. Thank you for watching.